Hey everyone and welcome back to Mega Man Legends 2, where it is time, at last, for the finale. It is time to go confront and stop Sera. Before we begin, I did go ahead and rework my buster parts, so let's check that out real quick. What I ended up doing is, none of my stats are maxed, but that's fine. I went with the Accessory Pack Alpha because that's plus 7 all around. That's very nice. A very good base to start from because all your stats are at least up a little bit. Then I picked the Energizer Pack Omega because it gives plus 3 rapid and plus 1 range. And I picked the Power Blaster Omega, which isn't a 7-point upgrade, it's a 5-point upgrade. So it's loss of 2 compared to the other Omegas. But the reason I went for this is because the other Omegas always give plus 3 energy. And I don't need plus 3 energy unless I have range and rapid basically both maxed out. So I decided to sacrifice 3 energy for 1 more rapid, giving me basically breaking even / plus 1 relative to the other Omegas, since energy is only useful to compensate for high range and rapid. So now all of my stats are high, not max, but very high, and then range is in the middle, which is pretty good. I think that's a good balance. Before we begin heading out to fight Sera, there's a little bit more preparation we need to do. Somewhere in this room, right over here. Green Eye. The last item we need to do special weapon development. Alright, Yuna, take me back to Terra. What is it? I need to head back to Terra. Alright then, let's go back to Terra and your friends, shall we? We're not giving up on the fight, of course. We're just heading back to do some final preparations. So we need to get to a place with a shop. We'll do some shopping, we'll do some item development, and then we will take the final special weapon in to fight the final boss. Alright, Roll, let's head out to, let's say, Yosyanke. Actually, Nino Island's closer. Alright, shopping time. What final things do we need to buy? The final things that appear on the shops only appear once you have entered Elysium for the first time. So we could have gone to Elysium, come right back, grab them, and then gone back up to Elysium. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to at least go through the main chunk of Elysium before we came back down. It would have felt weird to go up and right back down. So, let's see. Parts. You sell the Kevlar Armor Omega. Same defense as the Kevlar Armor, but also guards against knockdown. This could end up being very helpful. Who knows? Let's go ahead and equip that. You also sell Hyper Cartridge. Restores special weapon energy. It does not hurt to have one of those on hand, especially since we're going in to fight the final boss. Okay. That is all the shopping at the junk store for the entire game. There's nothing else to buy, except maybe more extra packs and more medicine packs. Then, let's go do our final special weapon development. And we might as well check out Roll's diary one final time while we're at it too. If there are any more diary entries, they are available now. Good luck, Mega Man! Looks like Mega Man and I won't be able to see each other for a while. But I'm not scared. I know we'll see each other again soon. Good luck, Mega Man. And secret? I realize now that everything I've done up until now is because I had Mega Man by my side. I've only realized now how much I love him. I'm so happy I have him in my life. Well, given this game's weird writing around Roll, Mega Man, and Tron, you can interpret that platonically or romantically. I think it's a little weird because they're adoptive siblings, but they're also adoptive siblings, so like... This at least addresses some of the ethical issues. I don't want to get into that. That's messy, at best. I don't want to move yet. My mistake. Sorry, roll. I meant to go to the development room. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a little bit weird how that's written. I acknowledge that they're adoptive, so they're not blood related, so at least that issue is not an issue. Development room. Let's do some development with the green eye and the laser manual, making us the final special weapon in the game, the shining laser. The shining laser is the most powerful weapon in the game and the most expensive by far, with the 10% discount. To fully upgrade the shining laser to max costs 16,425,000 zenny. Upgrading everything except for the very last step only costs 2 million, slightly over 2 million. That last step is expensive. That last step is about a third of the money you need in the entire game. Alright, we're going to upgrade our attack twice. And, 4.5 million for just the last step of attack alone. Energy! Okay, let's increase the energy. Won't be a good weapon if we run out of... Oh god, this is getting expensive. 9 million zenny to max out the energy. That being said, it is technically worth it because that gives you infinite energy. Game breaking. Let's increase the range. Last step, 900,000. Actually, not too bad. No upgrades to Raptor Special. What? Can we squeeze anything else in? We could get the range if we grind it a little bit. I do not want to grind for the attack or the energy, though. I think this is fine. Let's just make absolutely sure that we have the Shining Laser set. And, yeah. We now have the most powerful weapon in the game. Not quite fully maxed out in stats, but that's fine. Because the Shining Laser, when maxed out in stats, will kill the final boss in seconds, at most. We don't need that kind of power. That is my limit. I'm not grinding any more zenny. Let's head back to Elysium. Okay. Was it this way? Back to the center area. And new Reaver bots have appeared. Okay, so yeah, fair enough. Not going to reach infinitely far away. But it barely took anything out of our blue bar. Yeah, I think this is more than enough power. Alright, Data? Well, you're about halfway there, Mega Man. You've done a great job so far. This was the Master's house, you know? If you leave here and go towards the back, there's an elevator that will take you straight back to the Shuttle Bay. I don't know if it still works, but if you fix it, you can easily get back to where Yuna is. Not worried about that. Let's save real quick. And let's head on down. First, might as well check out a little bit of the Master's room. The monitor has been destroyed. Oh dear. That's not great. So yeah, this is where the Master lives. Let's head on into the mother area.
The gravity's back to normal. Are you ready? Things are going to get a little different from here on. This is it, Mega Man. Good luck.
So have you played a classic Mega Man game before? Not Legends 1 or even Adventures of Tron-Bonne. I mean a classic Mega Man game. I mean like the original NES games or Mega Man X. Have you played any of those? Because there's a tradition in Mega Man of a final boss rush where you revisit every boss you fought before. And I guess absolutely destroy them with a shining laser. Okay, that's a... no, this is not a maxed out shining laser. I want to just emphasize that. This is not a maxed out shining laser. It feels a little shitty to be using, honestly. But I'll take the 100,000 and move on. I am genuinely curious how powerful the shining laser is against the final boss when it's not fully maxed out. Because, that was a lot. We just destroyed the Garufumi in one shot. Hey, it's Rimble Menji! Okay, that's a lot more reasonable. That is a lot more reasonable. Alright, oh, sorry, not yet. Hang on, come on. Come. I am literally directly underneath it, apparently. It goes up against the wall. Okay, for this section, yeah, I'm definitely going to use the shining laser to get out of this upper platform as soon as possible. Can't move while we are using the shining laser, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, give me medicine bottle real quick. That hurts. Yeah, Rimble Menji, you're one of the harder bosses, so it is perfectly reasonable that you're gonna kick my ass just a little bit. I do want to try and save at least some of my shining laser ammo for the final boss. Come on, Rimble Menji. Okay, we can move with the Buster Gun, so we're gonna make use of that so we don't get knocked off. Okay, if we keep... Oh, no! That is a problem. Okay, but keep moving back and forth, and it is a... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Reasonably salvageable situation up there. Okay, back up, back up, back up. I can let myself take a little bit more damage, then I'll be able to use a picnic lunch. Okay. We're doing this. We're not going back up to the upper platforms. I got that hyper cartridge for a reason. Oh, and now it is very pissed off. So now we just gotta run. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, get away, get away, get away, get away. Don't corner me. Don't corner me again. Don't go right up against the wall. Okay, die. Please die. Very quickly. Please die. Very quickly. Okay. One more round will do it. Oh, it is very fast. Okay, finish it off. Very dramatic about it. This way. I'm trying to debate if this is a good time to use my picnic lunch, because I'm getting low, but I might be able to get a little bit lower before I use it. So we did first boss first, fourth boss second. So all that's left are the Midori, the jellyfish, and the Wojegaran from Salkata. Unless they somehow got Bon Bon or the Gustav in here to be bosses for the boss rush. Okay, well, look who it is. You're increasing the gravity for fighting the Midori. Alright. This is a lot of energy balls. I am not a fan. Crap, 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 move. Okay, now is the time to use the picnic lunch. I saved it as long as I could. Okay, I really gotta kill at least one of them, please. We just have got to get rid of these goddamn energy balls. Almost there, almost there. When they turn brown, that's when they're good to be destroyed. Okay. Situation should be much easier now with one dead. Yeah, this is definitely a boss where the strength comes from the numbers. So, my favorite strategy in basically all games, focus one enemy at a time, get rid of it as soon as possible so it's not overwhelming you. The only time I don't recommend that is when you have abilities that scale well with more enemies. In which case, yeah, more enemies might be actually a faster way to take care of things. Okay, get rid of blue. Oh, you jerk, so close. Okay, there we go. Much better. Much better. Ow. Okay, I wasn't being careful enough. I got greedy for the money. And now the boss is trivial. Just keep spinning so those energy balls can't catch me. God, it's like they're not even trying at this point. Oh, they almost got me. They almost nicked me. And gotcha.
It looks like defeating that Guardian restored the gravity to normal.
Okay, thank goodness. High gravity is a mean trick there. What do we got? 150,000. Are you like asking me to go back and upgrade the shining laser? Is that what you're telling me right now? You sure are sending me a whole bunch of money. It's not enough. You gotta get me to 900,000. And even then, I don't really want to backtrack. I think we're good from here. Who's next? Yeah, of course. There was only one it could be. Hello, Wojigaran. They really put you in here with no lava? Okay, that's just abuse. I'm so sorry, Wojigaran. I'll put you out of your misery, and then I'm gonna go have a talk with Sera. That's actually really fucked up on her part. Look how desperate and upset it is. It does not look healthy. It needs its lava, and Sera didn't give it any. I am genuinely upset about this. That's fucked up. Fuck you, Sera. It's not the carbon reinitialization program that makes her evil, it's this. This is just abuse. Alright, Wojigaran, I'm so sorry about what she did to you. Also, like, this room, I know we can't see the ceiling, but surely this room is not tall enough for the Wojigaran. Poor thing's all hunched over. God, its spine looks like it's in pain. Oh, God. I never expected to sympathize with a robot like this. And you did not want to put an animation for a reaver about that big. That is valid. Okay, came in that way. Exiting this way. No? Exiting this way? Where's the door? Where's the door? Where is the door? Okay, it's just off-centered. Or offset from the entrance door. Okay. I was like, did it find a way to trap me? Am I stuck? No treasure in this one. But that is fine. The keys have all been put into place. It's preparing. Hello, Data. This is the library, where Sera is waiting for you. The library contains the genetic code of the humans who built the Master System. It's up to you, Mega Man. Do you obey the system or destroy it? I think we're gonna save, and then we're gonna go take down Sera so she can't kill everyone we know and love. Alright. We're saved, we're charged up, let's do this.
Well, you've made it. You've reached the library. That's where the carbon reinitialization program is executed from, and where you can stop it. Destroy the system or defend it. It's your choice, Mega Man. I can't tell you what to do.
This unit will attempt to infiltrate Mother's logic circuits. There is no guarantee as to how effective such an action will be, but it should impair Mother's reaction time to some extent. This unit's powers are limited, but it shall assist you as much as possible.
The library is shielded against any and all transmissions. I won't be able to help you anymore. Good luck, Mega Man.
Alright. Thank you, Yuna. Thank you, Gats. Let's do this.
Execution of carbon reinitialization program has been paused, awaiting order to continue from other unit. Execution of carbon reinitialization program has been paused, awaiting order to continue from other unit.
Pause?
Execution of carbon reinitialization program has been paused, awaiting order to continue from other unit. Execution of carbon reinitialization program has been paused, awaiting order to...
I have been waiting for you, Mega Man Trigger. I could have executed the carbon reinitialization program at any time, but I chose not to. Do you know why? Unlike you, I cannot act against the system. I can only act within the parameters it defines for me. Indeed, I cannot think of anything beyond the system's limits. That is why I cannot comprehend what could have motivated the Master to attempt to destroy the system. I am jealous of you. You were close to the Master. You understood his thoughts in a way I will never be able to. Yuna chose to remove herself from the system, even though she is, like myself, Mother Unit. I cannot do that. I've waited for you, whom the Master loved. Perhaps by defeating you, who is so sympathetic to the Master's desires, I can purge myself of these troublesome emotions. Come then, Mega Man Trigger. Show me what a first-class purifier is capable of.
And it's time to fight Sera.
Ready?
I'm genuinely surprised she waited for us. Immediately getting slight vibes of the Juno fight from Legends 1, with her popping in and dashing at us,
Ready?
and being in her larger battle body. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, there she is. Oh! She dropped bombs!
Ready?
Okay, the shining laser requires us to stand still and fire in a straight line. So I need to find a time when she has an opening. That would be a good one if I didn't also have to dodge her bombs. Ooh, this could be a good one to get brief shots in. Shining laser is unfortunately a little bit on the limited side, which is probably a good thing. Don't want it to be too easy. Oh, those have really good tracking. I do not like that. I gotta jump as they're spawning. Oh crap. Okay, so we want to jump over that. Understood. Oh, she's increased the gravity. Oh, we're in trouble. Time to use it. Oh, this is definitely a tough one. You have very little reaction time to dodge that slam because of the increased gravity. I don't like that we've already gone through our fried chicken though, and she's only half dead and kicking my ass. Still, we have our energy canteen. Absolute worst case scenario, I off-screen run back and upgrade that energy canteen as much as I can. That might not be a bad idea. This is a really tough one. I just don't want to die. I'd like to get this first attempt, but also, it does seem like this is one of those, yeah, if it takes you several tries, that's reasonable. Okay. Shoot. Okay, I'm getting better with the timing on that slam at least. I'm too close. I'm too close. Okay. Yeah, that eats up my entire energy canteen. Shoot! I need to get better about dodge rolling. If I could learn to dodge roll well, that could make it a lot easier to make use of the shining laser against her. Oh, this crap again. Okay, as long as I jump after they spawn, it seems like that's not too unreasonable of an attack to dodge. There we go again. Why don't you ever do like a low gravity mechanic? You know, something I can actually deal with a little bit easier. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I was too slow in readjusting. She nicked me. Oh, this is painful. Okay. Literally have to use the energy canteen now. We're almost there. Oh, thank God.
Gats is attempting to assist you by invading my internal systems. I do not understand. A servitor unit such as Gats should be unable to disobey the system's commands. Still, a mother unit like myself is superior to a servitor unit. His sabotage attempts are a distraction, nothing more. When last we struggled, you imprisoned me on Terra. Perhaps this time, it will be you who is imprisoned. Shall we continue?
So that was the easy part of the fight. Okay, get away from the meteors! Thankfully, this is the part where the shining laser becomes far more useful. Move. Okay, if I get hit one more time, I'm dead. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. And first game over. You know, final boss is the perfect place to do it because this is a very, very hard one. I'm going to go upgrade my energy canteen as much as I can, and then we'll be back to kick her ass. Alright, made it back. What I did, I got a new picnic lunch, I've got my fried chicken still, I upgraded my energy canteen to 36. Let's do it. I could start again from the second phase, but I want to show the whole fight. Especially now that we have much better survivability, so I'm a lot less stressed about it. I highly doubt we're going to be able to lose this time, as long as I'm giving it a good effort. Right, okay, jumping away gives them more time to readjust to where I'm at. So, I want to be careful about that. I need to get better about the dodge roll if I'm going to be trying that with the shining laser. Yeah, I didn't have time. Okay. I'll rely on Energy Canteen first, since I've got so much of it. Picnic lunch and fried chicken will be my last resort in case I absolutely need them. But let's stop fucking around and getting myself hurt when I really shouldn't. Ow. You jerk. I'll be using this. Okay. It might be possible to use Shining Laser on that attack. That works. That almost works. Okay. This is fine. This is not fine. At the very least, it is an opportunity for me to get a whole bunch of damage in. Though these floating pyramids are still a massive threat. Shoot. I don't like being pinned down like this. Jump! Okay. Yeah, no, that's the strat. That is the strat right there. I just gotta get better about execution. Oh, hi! I'm too close. Yeah. I'm definitely playing a little bit more sloppy this time. I'm gonna say that's probably... Woo! There we go. Okay, that's pretty clean. Go, 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 go! Jump! Okay, yeah. That's almost the strat. If I just had a better way of dealing with the goddamn pyramids. Get away. Oh, this is getting annoying. I don't like being pinned down. Oh, it seems like if I'm far enough away that a slam might not actually hit me. Oh, crap. Okay, no more fucking around. Yeah, we're at 0, so it's picnic lunchtime. Okay, yeah, no more fucking around. Sera, you've got to be stopped. There we go.
Gats is attempting to assist you.
Alright, we've seen that, we don't need to see it again. All we need is for Sera to finally die. And she's coming right on in. Oh dear, it's the lasers. Okay. I have horrible memories of these lasers. I know it's a good spot to get some damage in on her because it's rather slow moving and her aim is awful. But also, it is a rather scary ability. Because she just moves right on top of you. If you can get, like, slightly off to her side, she tends to miss. She is very, very good about missing. Yeah, okay, she got me with the middle one. Fair enough. Alright. Let's put that shining laser away. And see what other abilities she has before we finish her off. She's got a black hole we need to run away from. While she's dropping meteors on us. Oh my god, the game is running at 5 FPS. Honestly, I love that. I love when games are brave enough to make themselves lag with something really cool like that. Is that all you got, Sera? Alright, I think it's time for you to die then. Ow. Yeah, maybe I should stop fucking around and just end her. Let's give her a chance to show off any more abilities, though. If she doesn't have anything else, we'll just go ahead and deal with her. I mentioned, though, that the Shining Laser is a little overpowered, right? It's not even at max, and it kind of annihilated her. Alright, yeah, she's got nothing else. Those are her attacks. Let's finish her.
Whenever the Master looked at me, I detected a sadness in his eyes. The more I obeyed the system and tried to serve the Master, the sadder he seemed. Now, Trigger, thanks to you, perhaps the Master will also smile at me as he did at you.
Sera!
At last, I understand. Thank you, Trigger. Thank you.
Sera!
Don't think you're going to get off that easily, Sera. You were always too stubborn for your own good. If we have a shell, we can transfer your primary programs over, right? Gats is dead. He died because of your gamble. If you die as well, who will be left to keep me company? You can't fool me. I know you can hear me. Still going to ignore me? Then let me tell you something. Now that Elysium is no longer functioning, the old system the Master's people shut down has started to reactivate. It was your responsibility to monitor it. If you die and it takes over, the Master's work was for nothing. Do you want that?
Do you mean to say that the Elder System is becoming active again?
There are remnants of that system buried all over Terra in what the Carbons call ruins. There's so many, even I don't know how many there are. I doubt they'll be fully active soon, but eventually they will. If we don't do anything, just imagine what will happen to Terra and all its people. If the Elders and their machines activate, what will your sacrifice here have been for? What do you say, Sera? Are you up for living with the people the Master left behind? Could be a little wild, but interesting.
Perhaps it might be worthwhile.
I can't remember the last time I saw you smile, Sera.
I'll think about it once we figure out a way to return to Terra.
That's a very good point, Sera. So, what are we going to do, Mega Man? If we can't get back to Terra, then I can't give Roll her mother back.
Is that the only thing you're worried about?
Don't worry, Yuna.
Why?
I know Roll. She'll come looking for us, no matter what happens.
And that is Mega Man Legends 2. You know, I still feel like I shouldn't have upgraded the, I probably should not have upgraded the, Shining Laser as much as I did, and I didn't even get it to max. Shoutouts to Susan Collins, who took over as Mega Man's voice actor for this game. I don't know why the original voice actor didn't come back, but, Susan Collins was originally the Mare Amelia in Legends 1, so neat. I think she did a pretty good job. Mega Man's voice is obviously way different, which is definitely a little bit off-putting to some people, but I think she did a pretty acceptable job. It kind of seemed... I don't know what happened there with the development, but the fact that they brought back an actor from Legends 1 to fill in as the lead voice actor, and when the lead voice actor didn't come back, tells me that there was probably kind of like something not happy happened, maybe? There was a bit of a rush, probably. I think she did a pretty good job as Mega Man, even if it doesn't quite fit. But yeah, no, very good game. This is my only second time ever beating it. So everything past the Woji Gaidon, this was only my second time seeing it ever. So, fun. I really do like this game. I think it is a big step up from Legends 1 in many ways. In some ways it's a step down, mostly in ways that only matter to me. I really liked how in Legends 1 all of the dungeons were connected. Literally every single dungeon you could go to any part in the underground without ever going above ground. That wasn't really a viable thing to happen in Legends 2. So, it's fine. It's just something I liked about Legends 1 that what wasn't able to happen in Legends 2. There's nothing wrong with it. I liked that aspect of Legends 1 a lot. But yeah, no, this was a far more expansive game. The dungeon design was greatly improved, I think. Legends 1, the dungeons felt more like kind of sprawling, natural, like maybe a leftover of some ancient civilization, and you're just kind of seeing bits and pieces of it, and like maybe there was an order and a structure here. Legends 2, I will say, I can definitely see the dungeons feeling more gamey, like more like game designed instead of natural. That's not necessarily a bad thing. They definitely came across, the dungeons were definitely more ambitious, and there were more interesting things happening in them. Like there were actual puzzles and mechanics to deal with. Not that there weren't in Legends 1, but it was a lot more obviously deep in Legends 2. And I love that a lot. I respect that a lot, even if I like the vibes of Legends 1's design more. I like the execution of Legends 2 designs better. There's pros and cons to each. Not that Legends 2 needs to compete with Legends 1 in any way. They're both very, very good games, and obviously it's an ongoing story. And unfortunately, this is the end of that story. There was meant to be a third game where we would see the consequences of the Elder System returning, but well, we all know what happened. Legends 3 ain't happening.
10 seconds to ignition. Is everything ready? Southwestern wind, speed 1 knot. Should be little to no interference. Fuel pressure stable. All workers to the shelters. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off!
That's go. Keep going. That's the 10th time we've tried. Maybe we should just give up. I got all excited when I heard that what's-his-name, the monkey, came back from outer space and was going to give us ancient technology. But it just doesn't seem to live up to all the hype.
Going to the stars. A task not easily undertaken. There's bound to be difficulties.
Yes, but it looks like they're on the right track to me.
I think this system was too complex. We need to keep things simpler. That way, less things can go wrong.
But if we build it this way, it will cost too much. If we take existing parts and put them together this way... See? Just look at how much money we can save.
I think if we modify the fuel injectors like this, it just might solve the problem.
It's really simple! Really simple! If you would just listen to me, I could show you. See? Look here!
You stay out of this, Data! We need to make the cargo hold smaller. We can save space and make it lighter that way.
It doesn't matter! With this new amazing engine I designed, we will have more than enough power.
Your engine? I'd believe you if your engines weren't made from spare parts and needed to be adjusted every 5 minutes.
Not everybody has tons of money to build your kind of engine.
If you don't use the proper
Sorry,
materials,
Mega Man, but it looks like you might be stuck up there for a little while more.
Looks like we both got our work cut out for us.
How dare you? Anyway, I wonder how Mega Man's doing.
We have to get this thing working so we can go get him.
Just imagine if Roll and Tron could keep their egos in check. We may have gotten a Legends 3 many, many years ago. Okay, but Data, did you seriously take the shuttle back to the planet, destroy it, and then make them build a new ship in order to come and get us? No, the more charitable interpretation is that when we blew up Elysium, all the technology stopped working, including the shuttle, so the shuttle won't be able to take us back. Data probably realized that shit was gonna go bad, hopped on the shuttle and got the hell out of there. So at the very least, he could get everyone ready to come and get us once the technology was no longer working. That's the charitable interpretation, and that's what I'm going with. This was very fun. I'm very glad we did this. This was an absolute delight to come back to this game again. I want to give a quick shout out to the guides that I used to help me take notes for this playthrough. I use mostly from GameFAQs. I use Keyblade 999's guide in order to help me keep track of weapon costs and side quests. I used Starfighter 76 maps on GameFAQs, very well made maps. Quintus King on GameFAQs made an affection guide for how the whole affection system works. And the karma system, of course. And I used the Mega Man knowledge base on Fandom for the Reaverbot names. If you would like to support my videos, I do have a Patreon. For $1 or more a month, you can vote on future Let's Plays that I'll be doing on this channel. For $5 or more a month, you will get early access to videos as they become ready to go. And for $10 or more a month, your name will pop up in the end slate of every video going forward. Thank you so much everyone for watching. My next Let's Play has been decided. It is a lovely little indie game made by one person, for the most part, with very impressive scope, and I'm excited to show it off. I've got a lot of thoughts about this next game. It's one that came out relatively recently. I'm excited to show it. For now, thank you for joining me for Mega Man Legends 2. Hopefully someday, Capcom will give us the Legends 3 that we deserve. We've been waiting for so long. We've been waiting for what, 25 years as of this recording? Maybe this will be the year. Maybe finishing this series will be the good luck charm we need. Who knows? No, obviously not. I will see everyone in a couple weeks. Not sure how long it'll take, but once I'm ready for the next playthrough. See everyone next time for that.